My name is Pamlem and I'm very much privileged to be a part of this. So the topic that I'll be discussing on is climate change is a bigger threat than COVID-19. Although we know this pandemic is a wreaking havoc in the history of mankind with a recorded death of 1.83 million till date, yet we also cannot ignore how it is evident that climate change poses a huge threat to both humans and animals and also our ecological cycle. The number of climate change and weather-related disasters has been climbing since the 1960s and has surged nearly by 35% according to the report. It is said that every year the disaster results over 60,000 deaths, mainly in poorer countries, and it have also killed more than 410,000 people over the past decade, which is a deadly development. Also, 1 million species have faced extinction due to climate change. The few points out of many to indicate why climate change is a bigger threat than COVID-19 are as follows. Number one, no vaccine for climate change. While it looked increasingly likely that one or the several vaccines would soon become available against COVID-19, but the very fact that there is no vaccination available for climate change should itself be enough reason for us to be concerned about the causes of climate change. Right now, 9 countries are COVID-19 free, but yet not even a single country is guaranteed to have a shield against climate change. Number two, melting of polar ice and rising of sea level, which is predicted to submerge a lot of coastal areas across the world. Number three is massive killing in natural disasters. In 2019 alone, the world was hit by 308 disasters, out of which 77% of them was climate change related. Number 4, climate change poses a threat to human life. Pollution causes climate change and it also leads to cardiovascular and respiratory diseases with possible links to dementia and diabetes as well. Economical consequences. Even a small rise in mean annual temperature can have a major impact on regions' ecology and biological diversity. India has also witnessed the second highest economic losses in 2018 with over rupees 37,000 million, which is 4 times the country's annual budget for a health sector. Now I would like to highlight how our own countries, India, faced threats due to climate change. Since 1992, an estimated 25,000 Indians have died due to heat waves. We also read that the yearly monsoon in 2018 took a heavy toll on the country. Kerala was severely impacted, with 324 people died, over 2 lakhs displaced, and 20,000 houses and 80 dams were destroyed in that process. The country was also struck by 2 cyclones in 2018 by killing nearly 1,000 people. So I would like to sum up by saying that it is not only about how many lives it has claimed by either COVID or climate change, but we have to take into account the status of global warming and how it has long-term effects. Our actions and activities now will determine the climate condition of the future. If only we can join hands together and take baby steps by sharing awareness, plant more trees, limit the use of plastics and fertilizers, limit the use of fossil energy by switching into renewable energy, and many other more actions which can help reduce the climate change, then only our future can be safe. Because I personally feel that the first priority is to having a safe environment before any other form of advancement. We have to realize that it is not significant to pursue other development when the sustainability and survival on earth itself is not promised. So with this, I would like to say that COVID-19, however fatal that it may seem, there will be a solution someday. But this climate change poses a threat to human life directly and indirectly and also on species and on earth. Therefore, I would like to conclude by saying that climate change is a bigger threat than COVID-19 and we need to take it seriously and take certain measures and actions before it proves even more fatal than it is now. With this, I would like to end my video. Thank you.